Is Bill Burr still funny? Let's find out. So today we got Bill Burr. I mean, if you guys have seen other videos on the channel, man, we've been enjoying Bill Burr the whole ride. I was not a fan of Bill Burr before I've actually did reactions on his channel, so I'm actually thanking you guys for putting me on to him. I want to know why you guys like Bill Burr. What grabs your attention about Bill Burr? What makes you guys watch the content that you do? And give me a story in the comments. Have you ever been to a show? Have you ever met him? Let me know in the comments. We're about to get into Titanic as a horror story right now. Before we do, I want to get 1,000 likes or better on this next video. So I need everybody to definitely smash that like button so we can get this video out in the algorithm. And without further ado, let's get right into the reaction.
I'm a loser, people. Oh yeah, let's get that out of the way. 36, not married, I sleep on a futon. My back hurts. It's awful. I'm at that age where everybody I know is getting married. People, let me ask you a question. Why the hell do people keep getting married? Isn't anybody looking at the stats? What's it like, 3 out of 4 marriages go right down the drain now? People, if you were going skydiving and they told you 3 out of 4 parachutes weren't going to open, you'd be like, yo, forget it, I'm not going. I don't like those odds.
Quick question: is anybody married in the comments? I just want to know. I just want to know if you're married. It matters. Are you married?
Going. I don't like those odds. I'm just kidding, people. You know what? I'll get married. I'll get married the day I see a married guy who actually looks happy. You know what I mean? Because every time you see a married dude, anytime you ask them what it's like being married, they always tell you it's good, but they have a look on their face like they have an appendicitis. Oh, it's hilarious. You're like, yeah, so what's it like being married? They're like, it's good, it's good. No, it's good, it's a lot of work, but, it's good.
If you are married, are you a happily married person or are you not happily married? Let's just be honest. Let's call it what it is.
Good. That's good. It's a lot of work, but, it's good. When you meet that right person and, it starts to click, it's a good thing. I enjoy it. You'll meet that person, when you know. I can't feel my legs. No, you know when you know. It's a good thing.
Man.
I love women, though. This is my deal. I love women, but I'm finding I'm not compatible with them. I'm serious. Women have too much energy for me. That's what I've noticed, you can't have a day off when you have a girlfriend. They just see that open day. They're like, oh my God, let's go fill it up with some stuff. No, and then they just come at you with one horrible idea after another. Horrible ideas like, you want to make some sandwiches and go to the park? No, every one of their ideas involves walking around, looking at stuff. It's almost like they're trying to wear you down. After 2 or 3 stores, you're leaning on stuff. I don't care. Just buy something. I don't care. You know what the worst one is? You ever get that one? You want to go to brunch? You want to go to brunch on Sunday? And inside you're like, no! But you can't say that. You got to keep them happy, right? So what do? You're like, yeah, let's go to brunch. What a great idea. Why would you want to sleep in on a Sunday when you can go pay $18 for eggs? Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. Then we can sit around and listen to your friends have moronic conversations about the eggs. Like, is that pesto? Is that pesto in your omelet? Oh, it's asparagus. It's asparagus. I thought it was pesto. Oh, you just want to flip the whole table over and just run out of there.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of guy, I don't want to hang out with, my girlfriend and her friends. I just think, as a man, it's you shouldn't want to be around a bunch of women. Do you guys hang out with your girlfriend and her female friends, or do you choose to step out of that? I choose to stay out. What do you guys choose to do?
Whole table over and just run out of there. So, I was dating this girl recently. This girl's like really like into like women's issues. She got me this book on women's lib one time, right? So I'm reading this thing. I think women's lib was a great thing. Like back in the 70s, I thought it was cool, you know? Over the last couple of years, though, I think that whole women's movement, it's really starting to morph into kind of like this reverse pimping kind of thing, you know?
Ah, man.
Because every time I see them on TV, they always say, all we want is to be treated exactly like guys, right? But if you listen to them, they don't. They only want the good stuff of being a guy. They look at a guy's life like it's like a buffet. Like you just can start picking out stuff, like same amount an hour, we'll take some of that. Pay for the movie, that's okay, you can keep that one, I don't like that one. This is nice, that's yucky, that's icky. I mean, come on people, you can't choose. This girl gave me a rough time one time. She goes, well, why does a guy make more an hour to do the exact same job? I go, I'll tell you why. Because in the unlikely event that we're both on a Titanic and it starts to sink, for some screwed up reason, you get to leave with the kids and I have to stay.
That's deep.
That's why I get the $1 more an hour. You know, if there's a house fire, it's always women and children first. I gotta stand there with like the back of my shirt on fire going, let's go people, let's go, let's go. So that's how I look at it. No, it's a $1 an hour surcharge.
Wow.
Seriously, that if something screwed up happens, either I can't leave or I gotta like get in the way of it to give you a head start, like rabid dog, run honey, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. You hear a bump in the night, I gotta go check it out, like yes, he does have a knife. No, I don't think a woman should make $1 less an hour to do the exact same job, okay? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is if you're gonna make what I make, when the boat sinks, you better be standing right there next to me, listen to that guy play the cello. Then you get the corner office. I don't got a problem. You got all the benefits. That's why I didn't like that movie, The Titanic. You know what I hate about that movie? Every girl I meet thinks that movie's romantic. Like, oh my God, that was so romantic, don't you think? No! No, I don't. It was a horror film. And they're always like, why? Why? Because all the guys die.
Yep.
See, you're sitting there watching it going, who would I be in that scenario? You be that chick floating away in the big piece of luggage. I'm watching it going, who would I be? I'd be that dude when like the boat breaks in half, that dude who like falls straight down, bangs off the stuff and goes into the water. That's who I'd be. I'd be wearing a tuxedo, not because I wanted to, but you wanted to dress up that night, right?
Oh, man.
And I'd just be falling the whole way down. I should have humped that chick in first class. All right, I'm out of time. You guys have a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
Bill Burr, I mean, the last thing we saw was the Philly rant, so I didn't expect nothing different from that. One thing about Bill Burr is he says things that, you know, if you can understand what he's saying, you are on point. We're on the same page. If you don't get what he's saying, it's like you're not normal. He speaks for the normal people. He speaks for the normal day-to-day guy, the normal day-to-day woman. He's not speaking for the rich. He's not speaking for the poor. He's speaking for the normal people. And we got to protect this man at all costs, man. If you guys got any suggestions on what I should react to from Bill Burr, please drop it in the comments. We're at 40K. Let's get to 1 million. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit the top bell, and I'll see y'all on the next one.